Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Angel BT, and for today what we have here is MX Nitro. This game was developed by the Saber Interactive and it's using Unity 5 engine. So in case you are wondering what's the publisher behind this game, it's very interesting, it's Minequip. So I never expect to see Minequip releasing games or investing on games, indie games like this. But yeah, well, hear me talking, indie games like this. This looks like Trials, and Trials was famous because of Minequip. But okay, let's forget about that. Now, settings. So this is the settings menu. This is where you can personalize the presets. The custom settings have a lot of settings you can tweak, which is very good. In my opinion, it's great. And in fact, you can change them in real time. Even on the menu, you can notice already the impact on the frame rate. Okay, and so to give a little bit highlight how the game will run on this laptop in the different settings, it's quite simple. So the ultra and high settings, it's completely out of the question because it runs lower than 30 FPS. The median settings runs around the 30s. You might think that is enough for you, but that is really up to you. In my opinion, this game requires a lot of input speed and smoothness, and so I still think that the low settings is the best option for play this game. And so because of that, here we are with the low settings. Okay, so this game looks a lot like Trials, but what's so different about it and comparing to the Trials? Well, in my opinion, this game compares much better to Excite, a game from the 90s or 80s for the Super NES. And so the objective on this game is quite simple. Either you need to make the best skill points with your stunts, or either you need to win the race, or just both. But the thing is, to do so, you need to earn Nitro. And to earn Nitro, you need to pull off some stunts. And you might think, okay, so this seems very simple, and it doesn't seem that interesting at all, but in fact this game uses a lot of puzzles that might not appear totally that it's using puzzles, but all the racers are carefully designed in order to be puzzles, because not all the time the faster is the better approach. Sometimes you might need to calculate more and less the jumps, and there are some, in fact, some tracks a little bit more forward that I'm not going to show you on the video, that, for example, you need to do specific things, like, for example, okay, so you have a flat track and your opponents are using Nitro and you can't win them. So the only way is to do the entire track doing a wheelie in order to earn Nitro and use that to win the opponent. So it's kind of a racing game like Trials. Trials is not a racing game, it's a puzzle game in fact, but it's like a mix between a racing and a puzzle game mixed up and looking like Trials. It is in fact a great idea, and it's not really expensive on Steam. It costs around 18 bucks by the time of the video, and I'm very impressed with the game and with this optimization. So I still think that this game totally worth the money. So if you want to try it and buy it, just check the description of the video. There is a link there to the game. And that's all. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Freestyle riding is different. Speed doesn't matter. Get the highest trick score you can. Here he goes. He look like a rookie, but he's rock solid to prove himself. Oh, get up! That's not even a scratch. Amazing tricks and amazing Nitro!
Hello boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the video. In here you can find the results that I got playing the game without recording and gathered the FPS results. So as you can see, the low settings provide us an average of 60 FPS, which is very good. The median is around the 30s, but as you saw on the video, it drops a lot of times from the 30s to lowers. So it's not really a good idea to play at median. This is my opinion. You can use the low settings and raise some stuff if you want in order to have a little bit better graphics. The high settings, like I told you at the very beginning, it's completely out of the question. It runs with an average of 16, and in fact this game seems that after being lower than 30s or 25, I don't really know, it starts to look like slow motion. That is why the blue graph is so big over there. It's because the game ran it in slow motion. So as you can see, the low settings only dropped 30% from the 60 FPS, while the high and median it was all the time lower than 60. And the low settings was the only setting to provide us ability to run all the time above the 30s. So that is why I recommend you to use the low settings, I mean, to play this game. And the VRAM usage was 700 megabytes. It's fine. The RAM usage was 2.7. So if your laptop only have 4 gigabytes of RAM, you won't have any trouble with this game. CPU usage was fine and GPU usage was on its maximum, like it was supposed to. And so, with that, that's all I want to talk about MX Nitro. Hope you did enjoy the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.